EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. A dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start, but you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On play action, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Bro, you gotta do these little winky-dink ass plays.
And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Lance. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 33 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Elliott. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Here's Elliott. And he will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6. Here's Lance. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw, here's Lance. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now. And he will score. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
One quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington. in a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That'll be intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to score.
Bye-bye. Use a pick. Use a pick. Bye-bye.
Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Goff. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now Lance. That's complete to Elliott. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from an even 50 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. He'll go play action with Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Shaheed in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Following the sack, it is 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down is right.
Goff to throw on first down. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Now the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions back within 10. It's now 24-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. To throw is Lance. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Lions call their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Throwing, Lance. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Brings up third down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Coming across the field, it's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Lions first down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Lions 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the 2nd half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Goff to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Goff to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now the 2nd-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. He is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Lions will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Lance. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To throw, here's Lance. That's caught left side by Pitts. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Goff in the pistol. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Williams in motion. From the gun, it's gone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Lance. That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way.
They bug me every time I play this.
The opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
A return coming from the 14. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Lance looking to throw. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now, faking the give. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Cooks going in motion. Lance. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Cowboys. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Williams in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is good. And the Lions will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll run here. and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Makes the score Lions 45. Cowboys 31. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll stick to the ground. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the... Moore going in motion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Lance. That one downfield for Cooks. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing, Lance. He's going to try it here again. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these...
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one downfield for Cooks. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Off to throw on first down. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Nice first down pickup there by Sam Laporta, the second-year tight end out of Iowa. And you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville. And seeing him work up close and personal, you can see why, even though he's a young player, he's had the level of success that he's had.
This one caught just past the pylon. Amon-Ra, St. Brown.
Bro, every time you score using a play that say cheating, bro, that's crazy. Every time you score that shit say cheat and whatever the play is, bro. That's crazy. You gotta use glitch-ass plays to win.
And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught. It's Robert Tonyan. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick two if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions are going to extend their lead.
37. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and...
Oh, big hole left side. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The Cowboys have Lance and the offense out there, and they're going to go for 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll take it at the 12. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. To throw, here's Lance. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.